Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Pape Sarr, is someone who's often been compared to some of the past greats, Peter, and it's quite easy to see why. The Senegalese has a real physical edge to his game, and he's a box-to-box player whose main strength are those late surging runs into the...
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Elise just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Dia! Now it's Dia. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Koulibaly. Sima. Koulibaly. The pass has gone astray. Mane. And it's played forward. Olise. Doué. Sima. Chance here to counter. Now it's Diatta. This looks promising. Mane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And Mane! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Sarr. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Back into the middle. Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice looking ball. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Olise. Olise! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Sarr gets it away. Diatta. Mane. Calmly anticipates. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Mane. Do have a chance to counter here. Thinks one through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rabiot. Camavinga. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Upamecano. Saliba shifted upfield, and it's Hernandez. Dembele. Oh, great chance. Diallo gets it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space out wide. Dia looking to run onto it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. It's Dembele! Danger averted for now. Olise's cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Over to the left. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Olise. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Dembele hits it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Mane. Upamecano with a fine tackle. Doué. Hernandez, aim forwards. He's away! Dembele looking for a runner. Koundé's cross. Cleared without complication. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Out to the right. Dembele played out towards the right wing. And the cross comes in. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thumps it clear. Elise. Doué. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Koundé with the short one. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Diallo is there, and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Sarr, gently done. Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Now it's Dia. Sima. And here's Mane. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Dembele clears it away. Sarr takes a shot! It's a mighty effort! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. Sarr. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've got some...
Sarr! And he's there to clear it.
Senegal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is...
And he shoots! Goal! Senegal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. And that's too far for anyone. Diatta. Some good work on the right flank here. Diatta. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Sima. Sa. Now it's Diatta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Doué played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Oh, what? It's Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mane was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Diallo, and it's played forward. He's found a way through. Rabiot. Olise. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Diatta. Diatta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy when it's gone to waste like that.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Hernandez. Hernandez forwards and with intent. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Saliba. Dembele. No way through there. Diallo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Sa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's in! Swings it across. Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind. Moved on forwards. Dembele, now he's off and running.
Senegal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gay, who does have an assist to his name. Sima. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano looks to the other side. Sarr. Gay. Koulibaly. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. Koulibaly. Olise. Doué. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! France are back on level terms.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Gay. Aim forwards. Rabiot. Oh, Red, nice interception. Diallo. Koulibaly. Koulibaly gently done. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Olise. Senegal have reclaimed it. Now it's Sarr. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Seema. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Senegal get the ball rolling for the second period. Now it's Diatta. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Could be danger here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's heaved it away. Dembele. Upamecano. Hernandez. Aim forwards. And it's Camavinga. Mane. Dia. And the counter is on. Proves too strong. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Koulibaly cuts it out. Sarr. Diatta. Done delicately. Saliba can get it clear. Koundé clears it away. There'll be a throw-in. Looking here to chip it through. Hernandez tries to clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Upamecano. Saliba. Hernandez. Doué. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Saliba. Rabiot. Diatta. Now it's Dia. And here's Sarr. Sarr, that's an imaginative pass.
Seema? Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Saliba. Camavinga. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Rabiot. Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Seema. Diallo. Diallo shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? Diatta, he has found the way through. Dia! Dia! Oh, that is rather wayward. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez chasing after it. He is through here. Mbappe. Diatta forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Seema. And here's Mane. Gay. Spread out to the left. Can he deliver? Shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. And he's well positioned. Sarr! And it's played forward. Saliba. It's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. That's very neat. And he's there to clear it. Koulibaly. Doué. Dembele. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that was very necessary. It is a corner. Cleared away. Oh, that's neat. Played out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Sima. Koulibaly. Played towards the other side. Dia. Great defending, strong and determined. Dia was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Doué. Out towards the flank. Dembele. And the finish!
Dembele has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Saliba. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Mbappe. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sarr. Sima. Dia! What a save! Terrific reactions! Camavinga. Saliba forwards and with intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sarr. And that has been cleared. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a good run down the left. Hernandez stood his ground strongly. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Upamecano makes the interception. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Gay aim forwards. Sima. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. Saliba. Doué. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Now who's going to be first to this? Rabiot with the delivery. Upamecano have it back and can go again. Half an hour gone in the second half. Koundé's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Dembele. Gay does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Olise. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Now it's Olise. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Rabiot. Rabiot tries to think it through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Diatta. He's got away. Diatta's cross. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Punched away. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Diatta. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Koundé. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And the keeper beats it away. Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Dia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely bit of skill. Nkunku. Dembele. Shot it! That's a real chance missed. And it's Diatta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Diatta. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mane spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap. Sima played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Upamecano, Camavinga shifted upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba. 2 minutes to be added on. Upamecano, gently done. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. And here's Mbappe. Koulibaly wins the duel this time. Now it's Dia. Over to the left. Real chance here. Dia. Decent chance! He attempts a clearance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Can he shoot? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.